Imagine a world where birthdays lose their meaning. You blow out the candles, but age? Just a number. Welcome back to Learn and Earn Hub, where today we dive into the wild possibilities of immortality. Is it a dream come true, or a nightmare without an end? Let's find out. Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has been obsessed with the dream of living forever. Ancient cultures, from the Egyptians to the Chinese, sought ways to escape death and achieve immortality. The Egyptians believed in the afterlife and carefully preserved their pharaohs through mummification, hoping they would live eternally beyond the tomb. They built massive pyramids not only to show their power, but also to honor their desire for everlasting life. Spells from the Book of the Dead guided souls on their journey beyond mortality. Meanwhile, in ancient China, emperors searched for elixirs of life, often consuming potions made with mercury, ironically shortening their lives. Across the world, myths of the Fountain of Youth promised eternal youth to anyone who found its waters. This timeless search for immortality shows how deeply humanity fears and fascinates over death. Today, science and technology continue this quest, but the question remains: should we live forever if we could? Some scientists believe that, within the next few decades, it could be possible for humans to live 1,000 years or more. Normally, as time passes, our cells undergo changes. Our DNA mutates, cells stop dividing, and harmful byproducts of cellular activity build up. These processes together cause us to age. But experts such as Cambridge University researcher Aubrey de Grey think that we'll soon be able to use advanced medicine to keep these changes from happening and stop the aging process in its tracks. Many other scientists disagree, saying that we know far too little about how aging works to tell whether it can be stopped. But some people think we may know enough in the future, possibly centuries from now. That belief is why some people have gone so far as to freeze their bodies in liquid nitrogen in the hopes that someday humans will have the scientific knowledge to bring them back to life for good. One company charges $200,000 to preserve and store a body. But experts point out that no evidence exists that it's even possible to revive someone who has been frozen. Maybe you don't know, but living forever already exists. Of course, not for humans, but in the oceans. One of the planet's most extraordinary creatures floats in the Mediterranean Sea. The pale pink disc doesn't look like much, but this jellyfish, called Turritopsis dohrnii, has a survival skill like none other. When injured or dying, it can return to its juvenile form, becoming young again. That ability gives Turritopsis dohrnii its nickname, the immortal jellyfish. Scientists are studying these creatures closely, hoping to uncover secrets about human aging. Let's back to the main question. If humans could live forever, it would have profound implications. Accumulation of knowledge. With eternal life, humans could accumulate vast amounts of knowledge and experience, potentially accelerating scientific discoveries and technological advancements. That one might stimulate long-term economic growth, creating a more stable society. With a longer lifespan, people might be more willing to invest in long-term projects like space exploration, global sustainability, and environmental restoration. Let's balk to the black side of eternal life: overpopulation. Without death, the world's population could grow exponentially 50% more within 100 years. There could be billions of people, which means resources like water, food, and energy would become increasingly scarce. Fresh water, for example, might become more precious, leading to conflicts over access. As human consumption increases, natural resources could be exhausted far quicker than they can be replenished. With more people living longer, the strain on the planet's ecosystems would intensify. This could worsen climate change, deforestation, and biodiversity loss, accelerating the extinction of species. More people means more pollution, more waste, and a larger carbon footprint, which would result in rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and sea level rise. As population grows, the demand for food would far outstrip supply, resulting in widespread famine and malnutrition unless revolutionary agricultural technologies are developed. Prolonged life could lead to psychological issues. Over time, people might grow tired of eternal life or become desensitized to moral concerns, potentially leading to higher rates of crime, corruption, and social unrest. In summary, if humans could live forever, the advantages might be outweighed by the catastrophic consequences. If you're thinking about the strict rules and wondering how he can live like this, imagine a world where no one ever dies. In any movie where someone lives forever, there's always a moment when we see the characters struggle because of their long life. What about your memories? They wouldn't exist anymore because we're talking about living for 300, 500, or even 2,000 years. Our brains don't have the capacity to store that many memories. The amount of psychological illnesses would be enormous, and I don't even want to get into the more delicate subjects. I believe our souls would rest instead of living forever or returning for another life. I think the circle of life is beautiful. We need to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Happily ever after needs to have meaning. What about you? What do you want eternal life?
That's it for today. Which of these 5 ways to boost your income are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like to support the channel. Subscribe for more tips on earning and learning. Turn on the bell so you never miss a new video.